Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here with my design team layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am also playing along today with the 20 Days of Cut Files, Christmas and Summer. And so today I am doing another Christmas layout that is with a baking theme, and you will see them come up here in just a few minutes, but I am using the Build a Cookie cut file that was released on the December 1st set of cut files. So I will have the links below to the Facebook group so you can grab the free cut files, as well as a link to the store if you want to grab this particular cut file or any of the other fun cut files that Virginia has out in the shop. There's also a sale, so keep that in mind as well. And so the first thing I'm doing here is I'm just building my background. So I have multiple pattern papers here that I am just going to go ahead and get cut down for my background. And I'm going to back the entire layout on that green cardstock. And then I have this very busy kind of pattern paper here it has some little cookies and some flowers, and I do know this came from a project pad, I believe it was, from an older collection. I don't know if it was crepe paper or who actually it was from, but I'm using a project pad from one of my past Christmas collections. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these two pattern papers and I'm going to layer them up. I'm going to have that pink one at the top, and then the larger portion with that more busy pattern paper is going to go on the bottom. And then I did cut that checkered pattern paper as well so that I could end up putting my photo in that section once we get going here. Now here is that cut file that I used. I did go off camera and I put all of the little houses together, and I colored with Distress Oxide inks the cookies themselves, and then I painted with various different inks. Some were shimmers, some were Distress Oxide inks, but I just went through and picked some colors and basically iced my cookies and put them together. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the top of the layout with a whole bunch of those cutout cookies, and I also pulled some different little embellishments that came from a piece of pattern paper that was in that same project pad. So I'm keeping with that same collection for this entire layout, and rather than just having the cut files themselves, I did go ahead and just use a few other embellishments from that pattern or from that pack of pattern paper, just to add a little bit of something different than just a cut file. So I've built out my top of the layout with the whole line of Christmas cookies, and then to bridge between my two photos, I did go ahead and add two more cookies and another little embellishment piece from that pattern pack. Now this whole layout came together really quickly because really those cookies and the few other little embellishments that you saw me add really was the only thing I needed to really make the page pop. And so it didn't really need a whole lot. I love that those cookies kind of tell the whole story. They go perfectly with the pictures of my son, cutting out some of the cookies and then some of the cookies as they're cooling. So it was kind of the perfect cut file to use for my baking cookies at Christmas layout. And the title, I'm just going with some simple red letters here and just calling it homemade, because basically we're just making homemade cookies. And so I'm going to fiddle around a little bit here with the title, and I do apologize because I should have probably cut some of this out. So you're going to see me kind of fuss around with this title a little bit. I do have to go back after and glue all of these letters down because they are not sticky at all. This is a super old set of letter stickers, and yeah, they do not stick. So they are, as I'm doing this video, or as I'm making the layout and putting other stuff on the page, I can see they're already coming off. So yeah, I did have to glue those down. Now this is from that same project pad. I am grabbing some of the stickers that were at the beginning of that project pad. They're all food related because of course we are talking about making cookies, and so I just grabbed some that kind of fit with the theme of the page, and I am just kind of putting them in my clusters, both the one between my photo and then the one that covers the top of the layout. And I think it is so cute. I'm loving those cookies. They are adorable. Now, I will also remind you while you see me fiddle with my title again, I am thinking I didn't like my title on that really busy pattern paper, but once I put it down here, I didn't like that either, so it goes right back to the top. And really, when you look at the layout in real life, you can see the title really easily, so I end up leaving it right where I had it. So you do see me fuss around and think about if there's somewhere else I could put it, but ultimately, nope, it goes right there at the top. And while I am fussing around again with that title, I will let you know that I have in the description box everyone else who is playing along with the 20 Days of Cut Files as well, so you can hop along and see what everybody creates for the theme for today, whether it's a summer or a Christmas layout. I'm positive there'll be tons of inspiration. This whole series has been so fun to watch how everyone uses different cut files, and so I definitely would suggest you go and check out everyone's layouts. And so to finish off my page here, once I am happy with my title and decide that that's where it's going to stay, all I'm going to do is take a few of these green enamel dots, and I'm just going to dot them in groups of 3 around the layout. At first, I kind of start by kind of placing them random, but I do end up going back and adding 3 to each one of the sort of random dots that I had already placed on the page. So that is pretty much going to finish up this layout. Here are the still photos, and with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.